Hey guys, stick around. We're going to be getting started here in a few minutes. We are finally bringing back the Devstreams here to the YouTube channel. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch the last couple weeks, but I figured why not come back and give you guys some streams here on YouTube. And we're going to get back into that with some stage development. I haven't done stage development in quite a while, so stick around. This is going to be one insane stream. But stick around. We're going to be starting up here within the next minute or so. So, what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing? Happy Tuesday, or not Tuesday, today's Monday. Sorry, I'm getting all sorts of screwed up. I'm getting my dates all messed up here, but welcome in, everybody. Hopefully, everybody is having a wonderful Monday. We are back with the Roblox stage development live streams here, and today is sort of going to be a little bit of a different stream for those of you guys. And what up, Warp makes, Locked Fuji, and Lutrox, welcome in all of you guys. So, this stream is going to be sort of a showcase stream for the products that you can get in X-Rave Productions, which is the server that I am the co-owner in, and I've been kind of helping out with behind the scenes, doing stuff like that. And what up, Zalmer? Excuse me, I've been eating some peanut butter pretzels today. By the way, on God, that is the best snack you can pick up right now. But yeah, I've been talking with Matthew as of late, and I came up with the idea of doing these little showcase streams, showcasing the different possibilities, the different ways you could use the X-Rave stages. Like, we got the mobile stage V1, and I have a V2 that I'll show you guys here a little later. And we also have the X-Rave D&B speaker pack, which is what you see here right now. I'm still not sure if these arrays would make sense for this. I might throw some bigger ones on because I got the whole pack on here. But, yeah. So this is the mobile stage. This mobile stage just came out relatively recently. So, I'm just going to spin around a little bit so you guys can really see it. And what up, Rampage? But yeah, here you go. You can see exactly what's going on here with this particular stage. This part right here, from these trusses, from those two arms back, this will probably be for a backstage area because that's where the truss ends as well. So I think Matthew meant for this back part here to be a backstage area. So these back platforms will be used for a stage area. Oh, I'm doing good. So yeah. What I figured we would do today here, I originally was using the V2 structure for this, but I wanted to take you along with me as I work on getting the V1 to get a setup going for the V1 setup. This is fully custom this will be a fully custom setup by me. Nobody will be involved in this. Nobody else is involved in this but me. What if I could use PK speakers for mobile stage? You know, I originally did do that. However, it just doesn't make sense to use the PK ones because the PKs are a robotic line array. Those things weigh twice as much as these speakers right here, as these D&B speakers. So it would make more sense to use the D&B audio for this stage instead of going and using the other ones. But you know what? I do think it would be a better idea to go into... Let me ungroup this model here real quick, and I will remove the array from... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to remove. I want to remove the array itself. Like D&B Dubstep, Hard Techno, and Techno. Oh, yeah. So, connect me. I have no idea how that works. However, if I just do this, you can see... You can see as I move it, it goes up and down, which is nice. So this actually is going to be really cool for what I'm going to do. Also, I did make a abandoned rave. Nice. I got to reply back to somebody real quick before we get going. Some function speakers. Oh, yeah. That makes sense, yeah. But yeah, so here is the D&B pack. Right here. You got some amplifiers, which we'll probably use a little bit later. We also have some monitor speakers, which we will probably be using for this for the stage as well. But I need to decide on what kind of main array speakers to use, because right now I got the J8 rigs, and as much as I like those J8 rigs, they just don't really make sense. I could probably go with the T10. Oh yeah, Rampage, I just seen what you sent me. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. But yeah, I would say let's use the T10s. Wait, is there a T10 with just a singular? Yeah, here it is, right here. So let's grab the T10s. I think the T10s will work quite significantly better. I love underground vibes with abandoned raves. Nice. But yeah, let's see. Let me just compare the... Let me compare these. Yeah, the J8s are quite a bit bigger than this. So that won't work. Do we have maybe... I mean, if I wanted to, I could go with the GSL8s, which are entirely massive and completely overkill for the stage because they weigh so much. So, I think what we'll do is... we'll keep these. And let me just reset the... I had some side fills, but we'll figure out a better way for side fills later. Not gonna lie, do you think acoustic speakers are overrated? I mean, too many companies use them. Too many festivals just use L-acoustics, so they've been around the longest. But I want to be different and go with speakers that actually make sense. Let me open up these so I know which models are which. But yeah, so let me grab that. And then... okay. And then control click. Nope, that. There we go. And we'll... oh, nope. Not mean to do that. And then let me find this one again. I believe it was the bottom one. Nope, it was the top one. So we'll lower these arrays down just a tad. Something like that will work. I mean, but yeah, a lot of festivals use L-acoustic speakers, so for a festival to use something like these D&B speakers or even the PK audio setups, it just makes more sense for them to use that, because the other speakers are just used way too much. That's the pullback bracket. Call me jackass. I gotta tell you a funny story, but I used to love Native. I have their logo as my t-shirt on Roblox. Yeah, their tech is yeah, there are better options. Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, I'm going to Base King in the summer, and I know at least two of the stages are I know at least two of the stages at Base King use PK audio. Here, you know what? I have an idea. Let's open from Roblox. And I'm just going to do this real quick as well. Wait. Wrong thing. Where is the display capture? Because I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do that. And then let me shut off the display. And then where's transform? Oh, there it is. Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. So, there is one thing I do want to get, and I don't want to actually spoil this, so I'm going to switch to the Be Right Back scene while I'm going into this game real quick. But there is one thing I do want to get out of another game. So let me go get that, and I'll show you exactly what it is that I'm working on. It takes a little bit to load. However, it's going to be worth it. In fact, I might be able to get it before everything loads in. Oh, you don't need private fixture just to be great in DJing if you're a lighting expert. Yeah, true. Yeah, here we go. Here's what I'm looking for. Here's what I'm looking for right here. Alright. I've got what I need. Let me just put it on something. Yeah, there we go, right there. Alright. I got what I need. I'm going to switch scenes here in a second. Most of the time for me, I'm only caring for the music and stage team. Yeah, that's completely fair as well. So this is what I was looking for right here. So this is something that Matthew made out of the D&B speakers, and I figured we would use this as well. Let me just... How let me look at the back of these, because I believe this will tell me. I believe this will tell me how many at most this can take. No, it does not. No request. What's your favorite stage theme? I don't really have a favorite stage theme, to be honest with you guys. I'm not one to be too picky on stage themes, just mainly because I'm there for the music and for whatever lighting there is, whatever sort of stage tech that there is. Do I have this set to future? Yes, I do. Okay. So let me do this. The reason why I'm doing this is so that way we can get some side fills, because I did want to get side fills going on this stage. So yeah, I'm not intending for this to be like a perfect setup, of course, but let's do a 30-degree rotation on these. See what a 30-degree angle would be for these. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 30-degree rotation for those is perfect, actually. Let me just adjust these a little bit here. So there we go. We got audio essentially is done. But here's the rest of the audio for those of you guys who are curious about what the other audio pack looks like. So you got the XSL8s, which are the smaller ones. Those are, I believe, what we're using over here. Yeah. Also, no one's stage is perfect unless you're an Alex in the Sky 30's level of stage making. Yeah, true. But yeah, we have those. We also have the XL or the GSL8s, which are like the main stage kind of audio setup. Which, if I do make a bigger stage, I will use that for. You also got different mounting options for it. You got a ground stack bracket, mounting bracket, another mounting bracket, which is different. Which I actually like this one, because this one will allow you to rotate the whole thing. Yeah, here. Let me showcase this. I want to see. Because with this, whoa. Holy. There's a lot of things here that Mr. Matthew forgot to group together. Did I miss anything else? God damn. Why did you make these all individual parts and not group them all? Okay. I believe I have everything now. Okay, there we go. I'm going to group this just to make it a little bit easier for me to showcase it. But the thing that I like most that I actually just realized is really cool about this, if we rotate this by about 5 degrees, yeah, if we rotate that by about 5 degrees roughly, the array, I think it's a 7.5 degree rotation. Let's see. No, I think it's like a 6 degree. 6 degree rotation, maybe? 6.5? Let's see. Okay, it looks like it's more like a 6.5 degree rotation for the arrays, but that's cool. That actually makes sense. But yeah, there's the there's this thing. But yeah, there's those. You also got mounting brackets for the GSL-8s. What's your opinion on server called bearing from Xenovoice? Server called bearing, a good ass. I've never heard of that. Never heard of that one. But yeah, another mounting bracket, more mounting brackets, pullbacks, another mounting bracket. You got a KSL sub mounting bracket as well. And then you also got J12, DB J12s, and with J subs. And then you got some T10s here, which are really nice looking speakers too. Yeah, I see that. I see that Rampage. I don't know if I'll join it because I'm already in a million different other servers. And then you also have the B4 subs, which we're going to use for the booth monitor setup once we get to that, because we have some other stuff we got to do. And then we got these monitors. So we have the DB M2, M4, M6, the Max 2, and then you have variations of that with different mounting brackets as well. And then you got the amplifiers that I showed you earlier. Yeah, if you want to send them over, feel free to, but I'm going to be focusing on the stage, so I probably won't see it immediately. So, next move. We need to get a DJ booth sorted out, which means it's time for me to showcase something else I just recently got. It is from this is from Premium Platforming, and it is these guys right here. This is the Premium Stage Pack. Yeah, so this is the Premium Stage Pack, which has various different bases for you to use on your stages. And I'm looking at the thing you sent me. Yeah, they're using Function 1 speakers. So yeah, this is the stuff that I'm going to be personally working on as well, but yeah, I saw them. I'm going to ungroup all of these. I'm going to ungroup all of these. So what this pack comes with, this is not an X-ray thing. This is something I got because it looks nice. This is something I got because it looks nice. Because you have all sorts of different high quality stage stuff. And why are all of those selected? There we go. Upside cross, yeah. So now, I want to figure out which stage platform to use. I'm thinking this one will work the best. What do you guys think? Would this one work, or do we want to or do we want to get the next tier up for stage platforms? I'm thinking we get the next tier up for stage platforms on here. Because this one is a little bit low. Yeah, I'm thinking this one's a little bit low. The next one up is like twice the size, though. That's the only issue. Let's try the other one. Let's try this one. Yeah, that feels like it's a bit too tall. Yeah, that feels like now that it's a bit too tall. What do you guys think? Does this look too tall for the stage, or I feel like it is a bit too tall. Yeah, yeah, I don't know about you guys. It feels a bit too tall. But the only problem is that's the next tier up from this. And I don't want to scale it down. I don't want to scale this down too much. Yeah, I don't want to scale this down too much because that will mean I'll need more of these. I think I might just stick with those. I'll just stick with this. Where's Archimedes? Of course, I gotta drag it over here. So, I'll do one there. One there. Swap sides. We'll put one there. Swap sides again. We'll do that. Then we'll do that. That'll be like just like a smaller, like a small DJ booth area, kind of. I think that would be pretty good. What EDM stage? EDM stage scared you so most? Why would an EDM stage scare me? That is a weird question. No EDM stage would scare me. I don't know where you're getting that from, Rampage, but you know, like Dominator and Thunderdome. Oh, you're talking more of the visuals. I mean, hey, the visuals. It would be hard to get visuals to scare me. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the visuals. You should have been specific in saying visuals, and not just what EDM stage scares me, because like I wouldn't get scared by the visuals of a show, especially Excision stuff. Oh crap, I got collisions on. Wait, are these fully on the ground? I don't think it is. No, it is. There we go. I'm trying to get this centered with my the LG logo on my monitor. That's a good way to center this. Do we want to have two sets of stairs or just the one? I think maybe the one would work just fine. Alright, let me go to a different game. At this point, I'm just asking you any questions. Yeah, I can see that. So, I need to go to a different game and get something from it. Where is it? And why are my full list of why is the full list of games not showing up? Oh, there it is. Here's what I'm looking for. Alright. So there's one thing I need to get off of this one game, and I gotta wait for it to fully load because there's... Alright. Control C. Here we go, right here. So, this other thing, the actual DJ booth itself is not made by X-Rave. It is made by Tactile Lucky, which I have permission to use as stuff. So, before you ask, you're not getting any permission to use any attack stuff from me. Okay, now that I'm starting to see what this stage is kind of looking like with the trussing, with this booth trussing, I think that it might have been better to go with the other. It might have been better to go with the other, with the lower trussing, but hey, it's fine. This is fine regardless. Alright. So there we go. So there is that. Let's start getting the booth monitor stuff all set up. I'm going to do just a simple setup. I'm going to just do a very simple setup because this is a smaller stage, we don't need too crazy of audio. So I'm probably just going to put one of these subwoofers on either side and then have a wedge. And I'll just have like a wedge on either side of them. I'll probably put something like, let's see, what would the M2 wedge look like on this? Yeah, because if I put the M2 wedge right here, and then I duplicate it and then rotate it and then move it like this. I might put two of these B4 subs on either side. Or actually, wait, I have an idea. Alright. So I'm going to we'll put that right there. Then we'll put this right here. And then what I'll do is I'll do this. We'll add a second one on either side. And we'll turn on collisions. You need some working speakers with a huge amount of bass to them, as that is what we need. Yeah, well, the only downside to that right now is how would you get sound from Discord over to the audio system in the game there? Because here's because that's the only other thing. Before, it would have made sense to have the audio, the speakers and stuff have working speakers there. Because back before Roblox removed the ability to use to upload copyrighted IDs because of not COPPA, but because of copyright law, what we ended up having to do was we were able to use IDs that we uploaded directly to Roblox, so that way we could play the audios out in game. But nowadays we can't do that because copyright claimants, all the big music labels, don't want random users uploading their stuff. We upload IDs. Well, again, it goes back to what I was saying there. Uploading IDs is out of the question because they'll get removed by Roblox for copyright reasons. Roblox has gotten strict about copyright lately. in the last couple years due to all that stuff. So nowadays we're doing it on nowadays all the DJs for the Row EDM events, they do their sets through Discord with their real world DJ gear. IDs are not viable anymore. I hate to have to say that, but that is truly where we're at right now. IDs are not a viable solution to playing music these days. Well, they probably won't stay up for long. That's the thing. If you upload IDs, it's a game, essentially, to see how long, if they'll stay up long enough for you to do your set. But the big thing here is the copyright stuff. Copyright owners will take down the stuff sooner rather than later, so it's easier to just do DJ mixes through Discord with your real world DJ gear, which is what a lot of groups are moving on to these days. But yeah, so here we go. We got audio set up. We got the main stage stuff all set up as well. Small little DJ booth there because, yeah. But yeah, so now let's start bringing in some tech. So premium platforming. Obviously, we're also going to be using the premium trust pack because X-Rave does not have any sort of trussing for us to use. All right, rotate. So something that I want to do with this particular stage is I would do that, but I'm not too sure how to connect from DJ Mixer onto my phone and get the sound of Discord. Yeah, a lot of people, they just use their a lot of people, they use their computers to do those types of those mixes. Because if you just have a phone and you don't have a computer, you're pretty much out of luck. There's no way you're going to be able to do a DJ set using your real world DJ gear. Yeah, that's why I have PC. Yeah, you would have to connect it through your PC and have your PC listen to that device or route it through your thing. But I don't know how well that will work, honestly. Alright, let me set this to let's do 5 degrees and see if that's overkill. Oh no, that's not overkill. Not at all. Are you going to start making any realistic TVs or lights? I'm not sure if that's in the plans for X-Rave. I'm not sure if that's in the plans with Matthew, but I will pass that along with you. I'll pass that along to him, saying that that's what you want to see. Wait, is there? Realistic TVs or pyro? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what exactly Matthew has planned. He hasn't let us know. He hasn't given us any sort of indication as to what he may want to make next for you guys. But when I find out on my next dev stream, because I'm gonna do these fairly frequently, on the next stream that I do with on the next little showcase stream, I will let you guys know if I do have any other information about what he's going to do next in terms of stuff to do. And actually, you know what? Instead of doing it like this, instead of taking the big one, let's take the small one. So that way we can I would say kind of control how long it is, because those big long pieces, yeah, they are pretty long. So let's go ahead and reset our rotation over to 5. There we go. All right. So let me make sure this is lined up as best as I can with that. Will you be using the stage for events? Yeah, I'm thinking about, or are you going to put in the products for people to use and add their own lights tech to it? What I was thinking about a potential use for this, once I get like a whole venue sorted out for this stage too, is I want to use this for like open deck parties where anyone can play their sets out. I feel like that will be a better move for me. It would be a really good use case for this particular stage, since it's going to be small. I'm going to try and put as much tech on here as possible without going too overkill, but overall, this will be used for an open deck party style stage, probably. Okay, there we go. So let me group that and then move it back just a bit. And then what we'll do, let me get my camera light back. Whoop. So here's what I was kind of thinking. I also like to see a vertical smoke machine to have a realistic color light to it. So like LED CO2 or something. I think some companies have that. There are some Roblox companies, like some Roblox groups, that do have what you're looking for in terms of that. The LED CO2. But yeah, that's something that I was thinking about doing instead of having the rows on the back, which we could technically still do with this if we absolutely wanted to. But I feel like this would be a cooler kind of setup. And then if we wanted to add more, all we would need to do is just pull these forward. If you put a vertical smoke machine next to a Roblox version of Snoop Dogg, then that's going to definitely not be a fun time. Oh. Yeah, gotta love that, right? Will you be adding any screens to the front of the DJ booth? Yeah, I'm going to put some LEDs there. Right now, I'm just focusing more on rigging these truss pieces. And you know, let's put one here in the center. Yeah, let's put one here in the center. And you know what? You know what? Let's go a little crazy on this. Let's go a little bit overkill. Let's move these up so we can rig them up here. And then... yeah, what we'll do is we'll do something like this. It might look a bit overkill, but it leaves us room for a lot of tech. So if I go model and set the move, and then I move this, like, what beams are we gonna use? We're gonna be using the industrial kit for this. So I'm gonna set this to 1, 1, 2, 1. Actually, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then this will be 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there we go. That looks cool. I like that. Oh, I have it. That's very good. Can't wait for the flux kit. Oh, yeah, the flux kit is going to be amazing. Yeah, I can't wait for the flux kit either. It's going to be... the flux kit is going to single-handedly change the way lighting is done. But yeah, right now let me get a chain hoist here real quick, because we need to rig this. We gotta rig all of this stuff up. Before we run a joke. No, I didn't. I just didn't read it. I read it, but I didn't kind of really respond to it. Alright. So let me... So now what I'm gonna do with this, what I like doing with the chain hoist is I like to remove the main body part, just to make this a little bit easier. Just to make this a little bit easier to move and adjust. We'll be hiring any tech guys to control these lights. I'll message a couple friends to see if they'll be available for an open deck party to do this. So that way we can host something with this. Alright. So now let me... here, what I'll do, because of this, I'll do this, and I'll just rotate it. Nikolai, if you put the left 2 truss sizes down into the 2 right side trusses down, you're definitely not going to get an Millennium Trilogy from 2023. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. Okay, let me rotate. Not too sure when the flux kit will be coming out, do you? Yeah, no. I do not know when that's coming out. There's also some dead cool beams called Technica. Yeah, Technica had a rough existence, I would say. Yeah, Technica definitely had a rough existence, simply because of the fact that the Technica team, they had to deal with a lot of leaks. And overall, it just wasn't a fun time for them. So they've moved on, and now they're working on something. The developers of Technica are working on something else. Scale this down a little bit. Okay, move. Oh wait, nope. I need to duplicate it first before moving it. I think they're trying to get some new lights in and change to Sonoma lighting. Yeah. There was a huge sort of rebellion. I wouldn't really call it a rebellion, but there was a huge thing going on with relation to DevExo. He was one of the guys. He's one of the guys who was one of the major leakers of Technica, I would say. I believe is what was going on with that. So, yeah. So, yeah. Let me scale this thing down a little bit. Technica freeze, even though I hate it. Some hate it, some love it. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, use whatever kit you want to use. I'm not gonna tell you to go get industrial kit, even though that's my personal preference when it comes to stage lighting. However, it's not going to be your preference. So use whatever kit you guys would like to use. So once we get all this stuff sorted out, we're gonna center these as best as we can. I remember corrupted stages boat. Yeah, you know, after that event, I tried doing a similar thing. I tried making a stage and boat because I wanted to make one that had like full-on tech and stuff. What is the worst lighting company? I honestly wouldn't be able to name one. I've had all the lighting companies I've used. All the lighting kits I've used and all the companies I've gotten products from over the years have been great. No issues whatsoever. No complaints whatsoever either. I can give you some names. Alright. So now that we have those, now that we got all of those, I am going to start duplicating these and have various points where they're anchored. And I do want to go a little bit crazy on the anchor points just to be kind of safe, for a lack of a better term. I might move the DJ booth up a little bit. Yeah, let's move the DJ booth forward a little bit. It feels like it's a little bit too far back. We'll move it forward just a tad. Oh, did I forget to highlight something? Yep, there we go. Let's feel that native is not that good. I haven't... I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Ever since I discovered Industrial Kit, that's the only lighting kit I've been using. I haven't used any other lighting kit. There we go. That's good. That's better. But yeah, I'm not bashing on any lighting company. I'm not bashing on any lighting. Will you be making your own kit? No, I do not have the skills to make my own lighting kit. Yeah, I unfortunately do not possess the skills and knowledge required to do that. All I really do is just make stages. Alright, as much as I want to have a fourth set of stuff right here, I think having 3 is going to be good enough. You know, what if we removed these ones right here? The industrial kit needs a bit of improvement, in my opinion, on the beams. It would be more realistic if they shined in the floor. Well, the way you do that, you just make the floor shiny. Did you get Mysterium's health lights? Yeah, I know Mysterium's been working on some tech as well. Yeah, you know what? As much as I want to go this route, I'm going to scrap this before and just do something traditional. I'm going to do the lighting the traditional way. As much as I want to do it this way, it's just not going to... It's not going to work out with the anchor points. I'm going to keep this middle one. With the anchor points, it's just not going to work out too well. There's just not enough anchor points for me to do it the way that I originally wanted to. So, like the beam shot on the floor, like I think it's right, Cat? Yeah, you just gotta do something to the floor to get it to work that way. Deadly beam from Mysterium. Which technique I have in their beams. Well, I mean, it wasn't something you had to do to the beams. It was sort of, it was like a material you covered the floor in. Yeah, it was a material that you covered the floor in, and I can't remember what it was. Probably, yeah, it was probably some sort of reflective type of metal or something. How do you make the floor shiny? Like I said, you literally just cover it in, I think, like metal or something. Some sort of like clear metal or something. Some sort of shiny material. But yeah, we're gonna just... We're just gonna set it up like this, and we'll just do it like this. No, I don't want to select that. I want to select the bar. There. So, yeah. Let me regroup all of those together, because we're going to go with 4 bars instead of 3. All right. So now let's go. We'll move this. We'll duplicate it. We'll move it down 3 and then back like 4. We'll put it 6 back, honestly. And actually, we'll do it 1. No, actually, no. I'm having trouble deciding. I'm having trouble deciding what I want to do, to be honest. Because I do like the way I was doing this. Because I think that looks really cool. I do like it that way. It's just the only problem is the anchor points. There's just not the anchor points that we need are just not there. But you know what? Screw it. I'm not trying to be too realistic with this particular stage anyway. Yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. I don't really care. It's probably not realistic, but honestly, I really don't. Okay. Okay. Control duplicate. So once we get this sorted out, we'll... Alright. So now, scale. Yeah, just use metal and make it... increase the opacity on it, to be honest. That's what I would do. There we go. There's that. We don't want it sticking through the roof where people can see. And then we will do this. Also, yes, guys, this is the first stream here on YouTube in quite a while. I've been over on Twitch doing a lot of streams over there. I should probably check Malibu, make sure I didn't get pulled into a ticket for something I did earlier. Can you play game? Can you play my game? I don't play other people's games. The 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 only games I really play are the ones for like events that I'm performing in, or events or things that I've made, or just assisting other individuals with. And don't come in here to advertise your game either, guys. That'll just get you a good mute. That'll get you a mute, timeout, or even ban. I don't allow advertising. Because that just takes away. That'll take people away from the stream here, and it's just not a good thing to do, if you ask me. There we go. So now, all I gotta do is take these two, then duplicate them across. How to make a obby? I wouldn't know. Yeah, I don't make obbies. I make stages. Also, Lemonade, I don't know why you're retracting your messages. There's really no reason to retract them. There we go. All right. We're almost done rigging these things up. There we go. All right, we're done rigging it up now. Now the next move for me here is I'm going to do this. And we'll group that. Basically, now what I'm doing with this... Wait. What happened to the middle piece? Oh, I didn't duplicate it over. That's why I didn't duplicate it. I must have moved it from the other one without duplicating it. There we go. Now we got this one. All right. Group that. Group that. And group this. So there we go. So now we can start moving these and at least doing our best to get them centered. That one looks good. Same with that one. These all might be good by themselves. Yeah, I would say they all look pretty good. This one, on the other hand, just needs to be scooted over a little bit. All right, yeah. Everything is good there. This one might need to be... That one... Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Yeah. That looks pretty good by itself. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm still not sure if I want to keep the these smaller speakers and go with something a little bigger. I mean, there is also a new kind of audio pack that came out as well. That was made by somebody in the community, and it's this Nexo audio pack. I'll showcase this. This is not made by X-Ray, but another user made for release here on X-Ray, so I'm going to show this to you guys as well. This is a Nexo audio pack. So this is like smaller stage audio. Very complex, the locking mechanism. But overall, it's a great system. I like it. I haven't used it yet on any stages though. So I'll have to wait until I use it on the system on a build to see how well it is. In considering we've done quite a bit of work to get everything set up here, we got the side fills sorted out. Took us a while to get this stuff set up. We got a DJ booth set up. I think what I'll do is I'll wrap things up here, and we will come back maybe tomorrow or Wednesday and continue on with this particular build. I'm not sure what else I want to do with this, but we'll start placing tech soon, I promise. Hold on a second. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We will come back tomorrow or Wednesday, and we will continue to do this because I am going to go chill out here for a little bit. And yeah, we made a lot of progress here, and I'm really liking the way things are, and I really like the way things are turning out with this particular stage. But we'll see. We still have a lot of work to do with it, so stick around. But until then, that is going to do it here for the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will continue to do these streams showcasing X-Ray products here on the stream over the course of this summer, especially before August. But yeah, Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I will see you guys later.